Talking about the chronic deceiver, Paul, in Acts 22:10-16, he himself says that when he asked the Lord what he should do, the Lord told him to go into Damascus where he would be told everything he needed to do. Take note of this from a criminal and also the account. But in Acts 26:15-18, same him claims that the Lord directly told him everything he needed to know right there on the spot. These are two contradictory accounts. This is the person you put your faith and salvation on. You are a goner, my friend. Come to Islam to be saved.
I understand your low mental prowess to understand complex things. As for your Islam, I'm too intelligent to be like you in joining a religion where many followers of the religion are better than the prophet of that religion. Away from that, these accounts you referenced aren't necessarily contradictory but complementaries of each other. In Acts 22, Paul emphasizes his obedience to go to Damascus, where Ananias would confirm and complete the Lord's message to him. In Acts 26, Paul is summarizing the whole experience, highlighting the key revelation given by Jesus to him through Ananias when he got to Damascus. When you put the two accounts together for a bigger picture, you will come to see that Jesus spoke to Paul but through Ananias when he got to Damascus, but without having to mention that in Acts 26:15-18 as storytelling gives room for summary. Where some certain informations are omitted, the different accounts focus on different aspects of the same event depending on what message Paul was conveying at the time. This is too much for your tiny brain to process as your book has blocked your head.
You must be drunk again with alcohol. But these are key details that change the story significantly. I know for a fact that your brain actually needs to be looked into, to remove some virus working against it. For the two accounts, it makes one wonder if Paul is fabricating parts of the story as I reject your explanation. How can a message from God be inconsistent and you never know of it from Paul, the deceiver?
The person you call a deceiver is more righteous than your supposed best of mankind. That is, your beloved pedophile prophet. Since you take too much camel urine, how would your senses perceive clear explanation? The Bible often presents different perspectives of the same event to convey different spiritual truths. They don't contradict but rather complement each other to give a fuller picture. Paul's accounts are similar. Different details are highlighted for different purposes. Don't worry, I am coming to your Quran. I must format your brain to remove the virus in it as a slave of Allah that you are. Let me ask you about the Quran. Is it the word of Allah or someone else?
One straight answer. The Quran is the word of Allah, revealed to the Prophet Muhammad through the angel Jibril. Islam has answers to all questions.
Fine by you, but in Surah 81:19, it says, "Verily this is the word of a noble messenger." How can the Quran be the words of Allah if it's also the word of a messenger? Is your Allah a messenger? If yes, messenger to who? Kindly answer this for your brain to be formatted to factory settings.
The verse means that the message is from Allah, conveyed by Jibril. The words are Allah's, but they were delivered by the angel, who is the messenger.
Exactly. Thanks for shooting yourself in the foot. In the same way, the words given to Paul came from Jesus, delivered through Ananias, a messenger. Just because Acts 26:15-18 seem to present Jesus speaking to Paul directly doesn't mean that it didn't come through Ananias to Paul. The essence of the message remains divine, regardless of how it was delivered. Remember that, without lies, Islam dies. Peace out.